The story starts at low tide on Nescoin Beach, when a surreal sight emerges from the waves.
There's a forest in the ocean. It's not just a few stumps, it's a whole forest. Tree stumps that go on for half a mile.
Its origin baffles scientists.
This is a graveyard of a forest. Something very bad happened here. The question is, what did it?
Experts begin their investigation with radiocarbon dating. They discover that some of the stumps are 2,000 years old. By dating their outer rings, they're able to determine the moment when the trees died.
The radiocarbon ages began to narrow that timeline down to the late 1600s or the early 1700s.
Combining data from satellite images of the area with depth readings gathered by ship, researchers make a breakthrough. They identify a vast submerged geological feature just 50 miles from the Nescoin Ghost Forest, the Cascadia Subduction Zone.
It's the boundary between North America and the Juan de Fuca Plate. And essentially, if this were North America and this were the Juan de Fuca Plate, the Juan de Fuca Plate is being shoved underneath North America, and that sharp line is the boundary between the two.
This thing is huge. It's 600 miles long, and the force building up within it is absolutely colossal. And when this fault slips, it will release a devastating amount of power, equivalent to potentially hundreds of atomic bombs.
Researchers now believe that the Cascadia fault line is the epicenter of a 700-mile-long megaquake.
It's a magnitude 9 earthquake, the biggest earthquake that can be produced. Some people call it a full rip 9.
It causes the Nescoin forest to plunge below sea level.
The scale of it is just hard to imagine. And the whole thing, all the coast, going down 3 or 4 feet all at once. Taking the forest with it, taking all the bays with it, everything, all at the same time.
The drop in the land level spawns a massive tsunami, estimated to be as powerful as the 2004 Indonesian tsunami. And when researchers delve deeper into the history of the region, they discover the megaquake and tsunami of 1700 are not freak events.
Scientists who study the sediments off the coast of Washington and Oregon see evidence of not only earthquakes but massive tsunamis that have inundated this coast many, many times in our geologic past.